Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to call back to order the Pasco County Board of County Commissioners meeting on March 9th, 2021. I'd like to remind everyone to please silence all electronic devices and mute your microphones. Now's the time to proceed with public hearing agenda, starting with P80, ordinances.
Item P80 was published in the Tampa Bay Times on October 28th, 2020.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Victorios Pitos, Planning and Development Department. Item P80 is an ordinance amending the Pasco County Comprehensive Plan, providing for a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment to the future land use maps 2-15 and sheet 20, changing from Res 3, residential 3 dwelling units per gross acre, to Res 6, residential 6 dwelling units per gross acre on approximately 77.21 acres of real property located on the south side of Tower Road, south of Bexley Village Drive, providing for repealer severability and an effective date. And this comes to you with the recommendation of approval.
Is there anyone here to speak publicly?
There is an applicant for this, so if the
an
applicant
applicant
has a presentation.
There is someone signed up in the queue for P80. However, our understanding is that
On the record.
A student listening.
So the process is the applicant goes
Applicant
next.
first. Okay.
Hi, this is Barbara White.
Wait a minute. We still got people to speak here.
I just want to make
Is that the applicant?
yes.
Okay, I didn't realize it or not. Okay.
And just one correction to the agenda. The Commission District. This project is in Commission District 4.
Okay. Let her speak then.
Commissioners, this is Barbara Wilhite, 6327 Grand Boulevard, Newport Richey, Florida, 34652. This is our third hearing. You've already had the transmittal hearing. The Planning Commission has recommended the adoption unanimously. We haven't had any public comment. So because of that, I'm not really sure. Nobody's contacted me with any concerns. So I'm not really sure what the concern or question or presentation might be. So I'd like to defer until we hear whomever it is that wants to speak to you.
Okay. I have, I believe, one person. Nobody signed up for email or anything read.
no email.
No. Okay. So I got someone at the kiosk who wants to speak to this item. Please state your name and address for the record.
There's no one at the kiosk for this item.
Individual sign up on WebEx.
Oh, so they're on WebEx?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
So we have Johan Hernandez on WebEx to talk to item P80.
Good afternoon, Chairman and Council members. My name is Joanne Hernandez, and I am a Public Policy Administrative student at St. Petersburg College. I would like to address the file the PDD 21-0047, which is the ordinance amending the Pasco County Comprehensive Plan, providing for a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment to the future land and located on the south side of Tower Road, south of Berkeley Village Drive, with a project area of 77.21 acres. Now, the Board of County Commissioners had adopted a comprehensive plan on June 15th of 1989, which has been amended, and on November 19, 2020, local planning agencies held a public hearing on the proposal for a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment, and on January 12, 2021, the transmittal was approved. Now, the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity concluded that the existing land is residential 3, and the proposal land use be residential 6. With the board's approval, this land would create 325 new homes suited for single and multi-family residential developments, with a maximum density of 6 dwellings and residential care. Now, the potential use could be for single families, multi-family use, duplex, multi-family units, condominiums, and townhomes. Now, the surrounding areas are occupied by single-family homes and subdivisions in the north, southeast, and west. And in order for the land to be blended in the existing surroundings, the zoning amendment would need to be approved. Now, the neighbors in the surrounding areas had concerns of apartments being built, and this would not be the case. The area is high priced and affordable housing would not be an option. These homes would be built for workforce housing, which Workforce Houses focuses on providing attractive and affordable homes for middle-income service workers, such as police officers, teachers, nurses, in close proximity to their jobs. Now, there is a high demand on housing, and I would like to see this project approval. The focus on these new homes for our middle-income service workers would be great. These are the essential workers that risk their lives every single day to make sure we're healthy, safe, educated during the pandemic. I wanted to thank you for your time, and I would like to also thank Sonia Walling, Jeffrey Couch, and Nectarios Pitos for their time and assistance. Thank you.
Ms.
Thank you for your
Hernandez,
comment.
Ms. Hernandez, we need your address for the record, please.
I do apologize. That's 8715 Indies Drive in Hudson.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Is anyone else signed up?
Up on WebEx.
Okay. Back to the applicant.
Hey, Mr. Chairman, I have no issue with this, but I think we need a correction just for the record. If I'm not, isn't this District 4, District 4?
That's what Terry said when he.
Oh, I guess I didn't catch that. I just missed that part. Okay.
Okay.
You did say that. I'm sorry.
He took care of that podium. Ms. Wellhite? She get disconnected?
No, she's.
Coming back, they had been muted. Commissioners, I want to just point out that we are not proposing any multifamily apartments, just single-family detached homes and townhomes. There's a companion MPUD that's going to Planning Commission on the 25th of March, and Red 6 is not enough density for apartments in any event. So we would ask for your approval, please.
Okay. Pleasure of the board.
I mean, let's see if the District Commissioner wanted to make a motion.
Oh, I motion to approve.
Second.
I got a motion to approve and a second by roll call vote.
District 2, Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
District 3, Commissioner Starkey. Aye. District 4, Commissioner Fitzpatrick.
Aye.
District 5, Commissioner Mariano.
Aye.
District 1, Chairman Oakley.
Aye. Motion passed 5-0. P81, I believe at this time you give your instructions.
We can do
Right
it
now?
now.
Yeah.
Rezoning procedures. There are two rezoning agendas, regular and consent. Staff will present each application to the Board of County Commissioners if staff or Planning Commission has recommended approval. And if there's no opposition, the application will be considered by the board without further presentation. If staff or Planning Commission has recommended denial, or if there is opposition to the application, the applicant will be given 5 minutes for presentation. The opposition will be given 3 minutes for each individual or 5 minutes for a group representative, and the applicant will be given 3 minutes for rebuttal. Any individual disagreeing with staff or Planning Commission recommendation or anyone wishing to object to any condition of the rezoning may at this time request the petition be pulled from the consent agenda, in which case that application will be heard under the regular agenda later on during this meeting. Otherwise, all rezoning applications on the consent agenda will be approved by a single motion and vote. If you wish to speak to any petition, please give your name and address and whether or not you've been sworn for the record. These are quasi-judicial public hearings. The law in Florida is that mere public support or opposition of an application is insufficient for this board to take action. Please limit your comments to those criteria found within the board's land development code.
Okay. P81 proof.
I don't think you, Mr.
Swearing in.
Hmm?
Do you want me to go through the swearing in, even though, you want me to go through the swearing in portion if anyone was here to speak to these items?
Discontinue.
No, do proof, or you do proof.
Given
first.
these are consent items and a
Well, this one's a
continuance, why don't we hold off and see whether there's somebody live to testify before we go through this?
Okay.
So item P81 was published in the Tampa Bay Times on January 27th, 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item P1 is a zoning amendment in the name of Terry and Tina Gillette, which is a change in zoning from an AC agricultural district to an AR5 MH agricultural mobile home district in east central Pasco County on the north side of Messick Road, 0.75 miles east of Old Lakeland Highway, containing about 12.15 acres, requesting a continuance to the March 23rd BCC.
Okay. Since this is a public hearing, does anyone want to speak to this item now or wait till that time when it comes back, continue to?
Well, do you have anybody?
Is anybody signed up?
No one is signed up for item P81.
Okay, so no one signed up to speak at all.
Terry, your agenda, you've changed your recommendation from the agenda memo? Because the agenda memo says continue to a date uncertain.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
I contacted staff, and staff is indicating to the 23rd.
They want it forward. Okay, that's fine. Just
Okay, so I entertain a motion.
I'll move to continue time certain, date certain.
see if there's, I don't think there's anybody at the kiosk, but if you'll.
Is anyone at the kiosk to speak to this item?
There's no one at the kiosk.
All right, thank you. Okay,
Move to continue to date and time certain as stated by Mr. Pitos.
Second.
okay, got a motion and a second to continue. Roll call vote.
District 2, Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
District 3, Commissioner Starkey.
Aye.
District 4, Commissioner Fitzpatrick.
Aye.
District 5, Commissioner Mariano.
Aye.
District 1, Chairman Oakley.
Aye, motion passed 5-0. P82.
Oh, gosh.
Proof.
P82 was published in the Tampa Bay Times on January 27th, 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Item P82 is a conditional use request in the name of Duke Energy Florida Incorporated / United States Air Force. It's for a 35-foot radar platform for use in conjunction with the operation of a U.S. Air Force test and training range in an AC agricultural district in southwest Pasco County, west of Bailey's Bluff Road, north of the Duke Energy Power Plant, and it comes to you with a recommendation of approval with conditions.
Okay. And is there anyone, is the applicant here to speak to this item?
Well, these are consent items. So
These are consent items, so-
you normally,
Is there anybody here that wants to speak against this item?
There is no one on WebEx and there's no email for this item.
Okay, hearing no one.
and if we'll check the kiosk.
Kiosk, anyone speak to P82 kiosk?
There is no one here for this item.
All right, thank you. It remains on consent. Next, P83.
Item P83 was published in the Tampa Bay Times on February 17th, 2021.
Item P83 is a resolution by the Board of County Commissioners of Pasco County, Florida, designating that area commonly referred to as, quote, the pond phase 3, unquote, as a street lighting service area and consolidating the pond phase 3 and the existing the pond phases 1 and 2 into a new consolidated, quote, the pond streetlight service area, unquote, for streetlight improvements and establishing the levy of assessments against the property benefited by street lighting improvements and authorizing an assessment rate increase in accordance with the Pasco County Code of Ordinances, Chapter 94, Article 2, Sections 94-46 through 94-56. And it comes to you with a recommendation of approval.
Is anyone here to speak to this, against this item? Is there anyone at the kiosk?
There's no one at the kiosk.
Thank you.
No one on WebEx and there are no emails on this item.
Okay. Remains on consent. P84.
Item P84 was published in the Tampa Bay Times on February 10th, 2021.
Item P84 is Roberts Road, PVAS number 3431, in the amount of $53,699, and it comes to you with a recommendation of approval.
Okay, is anyone here to speak against this item? Anyone at the kiosk to speak against P84?
There's no one at the kiosk.
All right, thank you.
There's no one on WebEx and there's no email on this item.
Okay. The pleasure of the board on the consent items, P82, P83, and P84.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor by roll call vote?
District 2, Commissioner Moore.
Aye.
District 3, Commissioner Starkey.
Aye.
District 4, Commissioner Fitzpatrick.
Aye.
District 5, Commissioner Mariano.
Aye.
District 1, Chairman Oakley.
Aye. Motion passed 5-0. Okay, that's the end of our regular meeting, except I have one item. They were drawing the boundaries for, I guess, Terry, maybe you step up or whoever answers this, but they were drawing the outline when we left. We voted for the moratorium. I did not think my District 1 was in that moratorium, and I wish it would not be in that moratorium. But there's a map saying that from 52 back to Roosby Downs is a line that includes part of my district, and I'd wish it not be a part of it. And I'm saying that now because they're starting the process for going through the moratorium.
Yeah, so Mr. Chairman,
All right,
yeah,
Mr. Moore.
part of it, I think it's weird, part of his does come in there. So I appreciate it. So my question to you would be, because I actually think the public, when we go to forward the public hearing, should be when we should probably have this discussion. But my question to you would be, does that mean if this area is taken out, that you're going to vote for it? Because you actually voted against us moving forward with this at that meeting. You were a nay vote. So if you're still going to be a nay vote, why would we make a change to benefit what you think is
Well, it's
you?
just about
You
my,
voted against
it's
it.
about my district. It's
But you
not
voted
about-
against it. You voted against it. You voted against moving forward. So I say no. We don't make any concessions at this time. You were a nay vote. But if you're stating now that you will be for it in that area, which included my district, then I'd be willing to have that conversation.
Well, wait.
Well, that's actually what I am saying. I'm saying if you want that moratorium
Yeah.
in your district,
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
You are.
I'm okay with you having that in your district.
Okay. Then
I
I'm
just
okay with
don't
it.
want it in my district
I
because
understand.
I don't have
Okay.
an issue.
I just wanted to
over
make
it,
sure. Okay.
And I don't have a problem making decisions in my district. So.
Yeah. Okay. No, and I appreciate
That's
that.
all it is.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the.
But we
Same
have to
page.
vote on it.
Yeah.
To get my district part taken out of that. That's all it amounts to.
Okay. I understand. I just wanted to make sure.
I support you in what you're asking for.
I see. Okay.
I just don't want my district in it.
Okay. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I'm okay with that.
So we got my district in there and we said, no.
We-
State Road 54.
Yeah, and
56
yours and
north.
mine.
Commissioners, the map is on the monitor.
Yeah, I'm
That
looking
is
at it,
the
and
map
you've got a
as
section-
voted on.
No, we said my district is not in it.
Your
So we
district
need to
is not
modify
in it.
that. State
Here.
Road 56, the southern part needs to come out, up to Bruce B. Down. Oh, maybe that is it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's.
No, that the
The red
line follows
and the blue.
54, 56.
Yeah, I think they kept.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was it. Winfields and all that. That's.
Jordan,
I
can you
understood
switch
that
to the
part,
next
but it was the
next one?
part when we got over here,
Okay.
I didn't understand.
Okay, so
and
you're
I just
going-
didn't
okay.
want my district in
Okay,
there.
so you're so when it
I'm
comes
okay
forward,
with you doing that.
you'll be supportive of it.
Yes, that's
Okay,
right.
Thank you.
I'm in
Okay.
support of what you want to do.
I have some
I
questions.
just don't want it in my district.
Okay.
Can you put the map back up?
Here we
I
go.
have
Yeah.
some questions. I guess this would be the time to bring them
So
up.
Yeah.
That's
It's
that's
on
the
the-
one without
on the
district
map.
one
Yeah.
in it.
What?
This is a map with it out.
Without district one.
Okay.
My question is, there are some projects in there specifically that they've already developed the retail. Now, they already have been approved for their multifamily apartments. Are they allowed to continue to move forward? Because if they built all the retail,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that they're allowed to have the citizens to,
We can't stop that. They already have the entitlements.
Stop that.
They already have the entitlements.
They have the
They
entitlement.
already have the entitlements. We can't take away entitlements. That's what we discussed before. So we're not taking away somebody's current zoning.
right.
It's still
Okay.
there. It's still good.
It's still there.
So if they still have it, they already have it, they have it.
So I know they have a very large property. So up in the top northeast, they already have the
Connerton's
entitlements.
fine.
But what?
You talking about Connerton?
The Groves.
The Groves is not in my district.
No, it's in my,
They already have their entitlements.
it's in my district,
Oh, okay.
The Groves already has entitlements for multifamily. They're already there.
and they have.
You can't take them away from them.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because on the southwest.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they already have their entitlements. Yeah, they're good.
So I need a motion to.
So, yeah, so the
Just
map
say-
up there is the moratorium without District 1 in it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yep.
You gotta make a motion.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
In a second. That's pretty easy. I can second it.
I can second it too.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
I think I heard a second for
I'll
some
I
reason.
second.
can. Okay, I heard
So
something.
so the motion is to provide more direction to staff about
Right.
what they will bring forward to less out that area of District 1,
Mhm.
which is
Right.
included in the current map that has been generated prior to advertising for
Thank
this
you.
moratorium.
Right.
Yep, there you go.
Understand that, Terry?
Yes.
Okay. By roll call vote,
Aye.
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 aye. Motion passed 5-0.
Can I bring something up,
If
Chairman?
there's,
Can I bring something
no.
up?
Yeah,
There
go
was
ahead.
a newspaper, actually a TV article on Channel 8.
This is a record, by the way, so.
The what? Oh, yeah, we'll be out of here soon. It's actually in Commissioner Fitzpatrick's district, but I want to remind everybody, if you've been contacted about this or saw Benkin's article, that this is a road that had the Band-Aid put on it from the hurricane. And it was, the deal was made with that neighborhood that we'll come in and do a temporary fix on that road, but there's gonna be a PVAS because that Band-Aid, while it looks good right now, is a very, very thin Band-Aid, and when it falls apart, it's gonna turn to mush. And so that's why they're getting in line to have their PVAS. And I think some people may forget that or maybe didn't live there when that happened, but even though it looks smooth right now in many places, it's because it hasn't failed yet, but in a big rainy event, it will fail, and that's why we're having to go back.
Just
in.
because there's deer terry.
Which development are you talking?
Bruce.
Cranes Roost. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That actually, Crane's Roost is coming up on your next agenda.
Oh, so next one?
Yeah,
So
you,
okay, I
you've
didn't
done
know
the
if I'll
Bass,
back up.
you've done the Bass Lake PVAS, I think. Ainsley, is that right? We
Mr.
did the
Chairman?
Bass Lake one. Crane's Roost is on the next agenda, the 23rd.
Okay, because I thought we already did that.
Did I hear Mr. Mariano?
Playing the
Yes,
groundwork.
Mr. Chairman. And
Yes, Mr. Mariano?
yeah, as Commissioner Starkey brings it up, I've had a couple of calls and emails on it already. I suggest that everybody listen closely to what the residents are telling you. There's a lot of people in line for PVAS that would like to get them done, that need them done. And if you need to, drive through that neighborhood and take a look at those roads. So when we do have the decision that comes up, we'll make a good decision. Thank you.
right,
So
thank you.
my comment to that is, this is a road getting ready to have a big fail. And here's what happens when it fails. The rest of us have to pay for all the potholes to be fixed over and over and over again. Because they didn't, get their road fixed. So, if they want to make the road private and fix it themselves, maybe, but
It won't happen when it fails.
yeah. You won't be happy when this fails. So I
Yeah.
can show you pictures of what these roads look like during the hurricane. And
This,
it's
I
not
agree.
good.
you will have a
Alright.
public hearing on this one next
It's-
board meeting.
Okay. Commissioner Oakley, thank you, Chairman.
Okay.
Well, I would like to say, because soon it will be a conflict of interest. What,
Vote on the project when it comes up. That's the conflict of interest, but you
Right.
can
So-
express to the rest of the commission your concerns about.
my one property is in one of the commission forced PVASs. And after the storm, the road was literally upside down. There were cars stuck in the road and it was mud. And we had a smooth road before the storm. And then all of a sudden it completely turned upside down. And I didn't even know a road could do that.
Yeah, I remember one of the county employees, who's an engineer actually, Cindy Jolly, said she actually was looking out her window when the road lifted and cracked and turned into mush. Yeah, no
Nobody
garbage
wants that.
trucks, no mail, no school buses, couldn't drive on it. Yes.
Okay.
So
That's
back
what we're
then, I would definitely have been for it. I'm still for it, but I know what they look like.
All right, we stand adjourned.